Hey! Welcome to Radio 1 International, your one-stop global station for everything music, entertainment, and a little sprinkle of drama to spice up your day. We're diving deep into the story that has everyone talking, the kind of story that keeps you on the edge of your seat, texting your friends like, "Did you hear about this?" From the world of A-list celebrities to the hottest trending topics online, we've got all the details, the twists, the turns, and maybe even a few surprises you didn't see coming. So grab your favorite drink, sit back, and let's dive into the buzz that's lighting up conversations everywhere. Ready? Let's get started! So, here's the tea. Rapper Cardi B, the queen of chart toppers, bold fashion statements, and an unfiltered personality, is stirring up headlines yet again. But this time, it's not about a new song, not about a Twitter feud, it's about shoes. Yes, you heard that right. Shoes. And not just any shoes, designer shoes worth $3,000. What's got Cardi fired up? Well, believe it or not, she's blaming none other than former US President Donald Trump for the tragic fate of her luxury heels. Yep, we've entered wild territory, folks. Apparently, Cardi claims that Trump's policies have created a ripple effect on the cost of maintaining her lavish lifestyle, and her prized shoes are the latest victims. Whether it's tariffs, taxes, or just sheer bad luck, she's pointing fingers and not holding back. The rapper, known for her candid and often hilarious rants, took to social media to explain her side of the story. She gave fans a breakdown of how her shoes got scuffed, damaged, or just didn't live up to the high price tag she paid. And in true Cardi B fashion, the rant was sprinkled with her signature sass, humor, and a dash of political commentary. Fans are divided, some are laughing along, while others are scratching their heads, wondering if this is another iconic Cardi moment or just a creative way to spark conversation. Either way, Cardi B has once again managed to turn an everyday mishap into a headline-worthy moment. Here's the scoop. During the Super Bowl festivities, Cardi B, as expected, showed up looking like the style icon she is, rocking an outfit to die for and a pair of fabulous, jaw-droppingly expensive designer heels. But here's where it gets weird. According to Cardi, her shoes were utterly ruined at the event. And the culprit? Well, in her eyes, it's all connected to decisions made during Trump's presidency. Now, I know what you're thinking. How do a pair of shoes and a former president even fit into the same sentence? Let me break it down. Cardi claims that certain economic policies and infrastructure decisions made during Trump's time in office have had lasting effects, including poor venue conditions at major events like the Super Bowl. Those conditions, she says, are the reason her $3,000 shoes ended up in a sorry state. That's right, she's drawing a line straight from her scuffed heels to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. To Cardi, it's not just about a ruined pair of shoes, it's about the broader impact of leadership and its trickle-down effects on everyday, and not so everyday, experiences. She didn't shy away from voicing her frustrations either, pointing out that damaged infrastructure and poorly maintained venues are the result of years of neglect and bad policy decisions. In her usual candid way, she turned what might have been a simple rant about ruined footwear into a much bigger conversation about politics and priorities. Whether her argument holds water or not, one thing's for sure, Cardi knows how to connect the dots in ways only she can, and she's not afraid to put the blame where she feels it belongs, heel first. Her boldness is part of what makes her stand out, both as an artist and as a voice of the people. While others might avoid wading into controversial topics, she dives in headfirst, unfiltered and unapologetic. Fans and critics alike can't help but take notice when she speaks her mind, because she has a knack for blending humor, relatability, and sharp critique in a way that feels uniquely authentic. In this case, what started as an issue of a broken shoe became a metaphor for broader societal problems, neglect not just of roads and buildings but of communities that deserve better. Love her or hate her, Cardi has a way of making sure her point is heard, and she doesn't need a podium or a carefully crafted speech to do it. Sometimes, all it takes is a scuffed heel and a lot of heart. And it doesn't stop there. The Grammy-winning rapper is now demanding that Donald Trump himself cough up the cash to replace her designer heels. Imagine that conversation. "Yo, Trump, it's Cardi. Listen, you owe me for these shoes. Run me my money." It's the kind of bold, tongue-in-cheek humor that only Cardi B could pull off. In true Cardi fashion, her fans are loving every bit of it, flooding social media with memes, reactions, and even mock-in voices addressed to Trump on her behalf. The idea of Cardi B calling out a former president over a pair of shoes is not only hilarious, but also perfectly emblematic of her larger-than-life personality. Love her or not, there's no denying that she knows how to capture attention and keep people talking. Honestly, if anyone could pull off that kind of demand, it's Cardi B. And let's be real, this is peak Cardi. She's always been outspoken, whether it's about politics, social justice, or her unapologetic love for luxury. This latest stunt shows just how seamlessly she blends humor, relatability, and drama into one viral moment. Cardi has never shied away from letting people know exactly how she feels, and fans admire her authenticity. Whether it's her music, her fashion, or even a playful jab at a political figure, Cardi is a master at turning everyday moments into entertainment gold. She's not just a rapper, she's a cultural phenomenon. But let's take a step back. Cardi B's no stranger to politics. Remember her fiery Instagram rants during the election? Or the time she sat down with Bernie Sanders to discuss healthcare reform? She's got a history of using her massive platform for more than just music and fashion. Whether she's calling out inequities in government policies or rallying her fans to get out and vote, Cardi consistently demonstrates that she's tuned into the world beyond Hollywood. She brings a fresh, unfiltered voice to political conversations, one that resonates with her millions of followers who might not otherwise engage with these issues. In many ways, Cardi B serves as a powerful reminder that celebrities today are stepping into political and social conversations more openly, and often in ways we might not expect. Gone are the days when stars played it safe, sticking to neutral or uncontroversial topics to avoid backlash. Cardi, along with other outspoken figures in her generation, is unapologetic about expressing her views, even if it means stirring the pot. Her fearless approach to speaking out on issues might make some people uncomfortable, but it also reflects a larger cultural shift. Public figures now see their platforms as tools for change, a way to spark discussions about everything from social justice to government accountability. Whether you admire her boldness or question her intentions, one thing is clear: Cardi B is redefining what it means to be a celebrity in a world where entertainment, activism, and politics are becoming increasingly interconnected. And this is where things really get interesting. The internet, as always, has plenty to say. On one side, there are Cardi B's passionate fans who believe she's using her voice to highlight real problems, like poor infrastructure or government failures. They see her as someone who's unafraid to speak truth to power, even if her delivery is unconventional. On the other side, critics argue that her commentary is just another example of celebrity grandstanding, dramatic and attention-seeking but lacking substance or expertise. Some even question if celebrities should weigh in on serious topics at all. And then there's the rest of us, caught somewhere in between, scrolling through the chaos with a mix of fascination and amusement. Whether you agree with her or not, it's undeniable that Cardi has mastered the art of keeping people talking, sparking debates that extend far beyond the usual realm of entertainment. But let's zoom out for a moment and look at the bigger picture here. This isn't just about Cardi B and her shoes, it's about how celebrities wield their influence and platforms in today's world. Whether it's addressing pressing global issues like climate change, advocating for social justice movements, or, in this case, calling out perceived personal injustices, celebrities are constantly finding new ways to make their voices heard. Their actions, whether serious or playful, often go viral and spark conversations that ripple far beyond the original topic. These moments become cultural flashpoints, drawing attention to broader societal dynamics and sometimes raising questions about privilege, accountability, and public engagement. From demanding accountability from corporations and governments to highlighting the most unexpected personal grievances, like a damaged pair of designer heels, stars today have a way of turning even the mundane into a headline. And whether these actions are calculated or simply spur of the moment, they fuel public discourse, sparking debates that are often about much more than the initial issue at hand. This is the power of celebrity in the modern age, where a single post or statement can ignite conversations across the globe, making us think about our world in new ways, even if we don't always agree with their perspective. So, Radio 1 fam, we want to know, what's your take on all this? Should Trump really cut Cardi B a check for those scuffed Louboutins, or is this just another one of those wild celebrity rants that we can't help but secretly live for? And hey, maybe the bigger question is whether these moments are actually about the message or just about staying in the spotlight. Either way, we're here for the drama. Before I sign off, let's switch gears and have a little fun. What's the most expensive thing you've ever ruined? Was it a pair of shoes, a fancy outfit, a gadget, or maybe something totally random? Spill the tea, and who knows, you might just get a shout out in our next episode. Don't be shy, we've all been there. Alright, that's your daily dose of pop culture, drama, and a little food for thought. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a beat with Radio 1 International.